first rays of morning had barely touched the trees when the jungle came alive with the cheerful songs of birds. Every animal was busy with its own task. Some searched for food, some gathered supplies for their young, others simply welcomed the beginning of a new day. Among them lived a young cheetah named Flash. He took immense pride in his incredible speed. He would often boast to the other animals, "The most valuable thing in this world is speed. Whoever acts the fastest is the one who succeeds." An old tortoise, known as the wisest creature in the jungle, would simply smile and reply, "My son, speed is a wonderful gift, but speed without wisdom often leads to disaster." Flash would laugh. "You're the slowest animal in the jungle. What could you possibly teach me about success?" The tortoise never argued. He knew that some lessons cannot be taught with words, only with time. A few days later, exciting news spread throughout the jungle. Beyond the distant hills, a lush valley had become home to a large herd of healthy, well-fed deer. Every predator was thrilled. The old lion gathered everyone and said, "We will hunt together, and we will follow a plan. No one should rush. Deer are clever, and one careless move could ruin everything." But pride filled Flash's heart. He thought to himself, "Why should I wait for anyone? I'm the fastest hunter here. If I reach the valley first, the biggest prize will be mine alone." Ignoring everyone's advice, he dashed away at full speed. The wind roared past his ears. It felt as though the entire world lay beneath his feet. Along the way, an old deer spotted him. A gentle smile appeared on the deer's face. Deliberately, he began running slowly, just enough to tempt the young cheetah. Flash's eyes lit up. "Today, luck is on my side. I've never had such an easy hunt." Without a second thought, he charged after him. The deer turned left, then right, then disappeared through narrow paths. Flash saw only his prey. He no longer noticed the trail, nor the danger waiting ahead. Suddenly, the ground vanished beneath him. Crash! He plunged into a deep pit. It was a trap left behind by hunters. Flash struggled with all his strength. He leapt, clawed at the walls, fought with everything he had. But the pit was too deep. For the first time in his life, his speed meant absolutely nothing. As evening approached, distant footsteps echoed through the forest. The hunters were returning. Fear filled Flash's eyes. At that very moment, the old lion, the wise tortoise, and the other animals arrived. They had been searching for him everywhere. The lion quickly pulled a thick vine toward the pit. Working together, every animal grabbed hold. With one final effort, they pulled Flash safely out. His head hung low with shame. Softly, he said, "If I hadn't rushed, if I had listened to everyone, I would never have suffered this." The old tortoise walked over to him. With kindness in his voice, he said, "My son, speed can certainly lead to success, but only when it is guided by patience, careful thinking, and wisdom." Tears filled Flash's eyes. From that day forward, he was never arrogant again. Whenever he went hunting, he planned first, then acted. Years later, whenever the younger animals asked him the secret of his speed, he would smile and say only one sentence: "Before you run fast, make sure you're running in the right direction." From a distance, the old tortoise would simply smile, because another soul had learned one of life's greatest lessons. Time. Decisions made in haste often lead to regret. Strength, speed, and intelligence are valuable only when they are guided by patience and careful thinking. Always remember, the person who rushes into everything often reaches trouble before reaching the destination, and one patient step taken with wisdom is worth more than 100 reckless sprints.